The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that, but a win wouldn't hurt. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie.
An bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Jackson is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Here's Jackson after Devin Harris's score. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Warriors with possession here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's Thompson off the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him to him.
Harris with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Lakers.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Now Jackson. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. That's good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Here's Harris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He kicks it to Barnes. Screened by Sanders. Thompson dishes to Sanders. And Horford pulls it down. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Jackson misses.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And the basket by Harris.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Outside Millsap. Millsap a screen. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Thompson outside. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Golden State.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Jackson. Another 3 for Atlanta. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching for Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And some changes here for the Warriors. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Jackson. He's in at point guard. Horford is out there with Andrew Nicholson. And it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Mack in at the shooting guard position.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Harris has checked in. Now here's Jackson. He picked up 33 points in their last one against the Suns in Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Devin Harris.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Jackson. And the 3 off target. The Warriors trail. Thompson in the corner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. 3 on 3. Harris against Jackson. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Harris misses.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson outside. Back to Harris. Shot on the wing. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter. Atlanta leading by 3. Picked by Horford. Here's Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target.
How do you top 3 made three-pointers in the first quarter? Easy. Convert more of them in the second. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Klay Thompson.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. The offensive rebound. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Harrison Barnes.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Warriors trail by 8. Here's Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Harris passes to Looney. From outside, off the mark.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Now here's Jackson. Picked by Horford. Shot clock at 6. Jackson misses.
Good little two-man action right there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 33 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Hi, Doris. Thank you. At a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Thompson misses.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. They just have to make sure they tag.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Jackson trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now Rush. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Millsap a screen. Here's Jackson. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 games. He has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with Harris. And it's Sanders in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Warriors trail by 8. Harris outside. And Sanders kicks to Thompson. Screen by Sanders. Barnes dishes to Sanders. Harris. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Pass to Jackson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Millsap. Jackson against Green. And the dunk by Jackson.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more...
We got to be more physical on defense. The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Warriors trail by 8. Harris outside. He feeds it to Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
And the basket by Jackson.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mack comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Harris off the drive, off on the layup.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Paul Millsap. A 3 from Barnes. That's good. Barnes has got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Jackson drives in. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Phoenix.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
For Green, over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 10 points a game and 6 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ryan Hollins comes in for Sanders. And it's Wright in for Klay Thompson. Wright, the pass to Green. Wright sets a screen. Dishes it to Barnes. They get a hand on it. Green kicks to Barnes. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Atlanta leading by 9. Jackson. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And right, here we go. The pass to Green. Feeds it to Hollins. Green, the screen. Releases. Bank shot, no good. Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. That's good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Wright. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Millsap with it. Devin Harris covering. Nicholson with the bucket.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Here's Jackson. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Millsap dishes to Cephalosha. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 14. The feed to Barnes from 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket by Jackson.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Warriors have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Jackson against Wright. At the elbow, Green. Shoots from 12. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Some changes for Golden State. Ryan Hollins is checked in for Sanders. Harrison Barnes comes in for Thompson. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Wright. Tavo Cephalosha is checked in for the Hawks. Jackson comes in for Dennis Schroeder. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Jackson is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Harris.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Larry Sanders is checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Warriors trail by 3. And it's Harris off the drive. Nobody near Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State. Hawk shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Jackson. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harris kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Wilson. Back to Harris to tie it up. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Right side, Green. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside the arc. It's good! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Millsap a screen from past the arc. Trifecta!
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it.
Sanders sets the screen for Thompson. Up off the screen. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Horford. Jackson against Harris. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. It's good!
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Jackson. Launches a 3. Can't knock in the 3.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top.
Good win, Freak. We'll get you next time. I don't know, man. Think you better get used to this feeling. Freak getting that confidence level up. I like it. That's always been there. You know that. True that. Yo, hit me up later. Got a few things we should talk about. Okay, cool, I will.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From my...
Give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance to get VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV post